Greetings, humanity. We are going to try something out tonight. I have a rather massive stockpile of games that I have just sort of sitting in my Steam or GOG account or whatever that I haven't tried yet. And I'm actually going to take a stab at getting to one of those tonight. I hope everyone is well. We're going to do, of course, the most important part of that is pouring the tea, which I utterly forgot to do. So I'm just going to do it right in front of you, and hope that my desk doesn't die horribly, as I'm not used to doing it at quite this angle. But here we go. There we are. We're pouring tea, which goes spilling down because of the laws of physics. Curse you, laws of physics! That's okay. It'll heal. Everything will be fine. Yeah. All shall be well. No, it's good. It's fine. It's fine. It didn't hit me. It's just have to remember to check later for stains on the floor and what have you. Anyway, enough about that. Yes, so there is one of these games is an adventure game, because I decided I want to do an adventure game. And I wanted to kind of tackle something a little modern. Packets of thing, yes. I have to put the sweetener packets in the tea now, it's important. I try not to use sugar now because I'm old and I have to be careful. Yeah, we're going to, so the adventure game that we're going to be taking a stab at this evening is called Shardlight. It's by Wajidai Games, and one hears good things about these games, about that particular company. I'm going to stir the tea now. I know not everyone likes the sound of tea being stirred, but it is a necessity, unfortunately. If one wishes the ingredients to actually do anything with each other. The tea has been poured. We now have the tea, so we may continue. We're going to try Shardlight out. I have not played this at all before. I don't know very much about it, and what I did know about it once when I bought it, I have completely forgotten. I know it's post-apocalyptic. And that's it, really. That's most of what I know. And it is in somewhat of a retro style. So we shall see how we do. I'm going to go ahead and activate the game. Let me turn off the strange background music that I have playing here, and leave us completely in silence, in the dark, as is our wont. Here we go. We are clicking on the thing. There we are. Takes a second for it to catch. The thing I really like about this game is that I can actually go off the screen and it still plays. I have to grab a thing real quick. Hang on. Chaos! Utter chaos! Complete chaos. There is no professionalism here. None whatsoever. Anyway, there we are. Okay. Luckily, all the things I need to grab are usually nearby. Okay. So, here we are. I don't know if I'm on the correct side, but I like that there is a corvid of some kind here. I can't tell what the scale is here, so I don't know if this is a raven or a crow, and I can't identify birds by their beak shapes or glowing red eyes. So we shall see. Everything here looks decent. I'll make adjustments if I need to, I guess. People talk in this, apparently. That's good to know. Which means I don't have to talk the whole time, necessarily. Okay, we're going to click new now, and we're going to see what happens. Heavens help us.
November 9th. The world ended 20 years ago today. What a strange, awful anniversary to celebrate. 20 years, and this city is still in ruins. 20 years, and the citizens are still dying on the streets. 20 years, and I'm no closer to fixing my mistake.
Did you do this?
As I look on the horizon today, I see many laborers going to their lottery jobs. They cling to hope that the ticket they earn will win them the vaccine they need to survive. Green Lung continues to take lives every day, but the people of this town are stubborn, resilient. They refuse to give up in the face of death.
So, it seems a very colorful and happy game, this. A light jaunt through an apocalyptic wasteland.
Oh, it stinks down here. Hopefully dealing with the reactor won't take too long.
Left click to interact, select inventory items, right click to examine, deselect something! Damn you! No game I've played recently has patience for people reading out loud.
I can't reach it from down here.
Do you want the lamp? Ladder? Graffiti? Person?
Not really in the mood to electrocute myself.
Okay, that's good to know. That wasn't my plan. Let us take a moment. No way to pause this game, is there? There's no escape. There is no escape from this game. I'm going to switch to the left-hand side. I don't know if that's going to help, but it looks like they're going to be heading right. Spigen and Sons manufacturing compliance checked. Some unit serial number. Unit serial number. Okay, good to know. Wait.
It's too corroded to read.
It is, isn't it?
It's too...
Yes. Alright.
Not really in the mood to electrocute me.
Okay, that's what we were clicking on.
This hasn't been here very long. The paint is still damp.
I have completely forgotten who she's here to see. Who is this person here to see? Who are you here to see? You said it a moment ago.
I don't suppose you've seen a reactor around here.
Friendly corpse, just hanging out.
I guess not.
Nope, okay. We need a reactor, I guess. I hope they're going to tell us about the controls, because...
I should probably leave the sign where it is.
I'd just like to read it.
There's a gas mask on it. Must be an extractor fan. Controls are probably nearby.
You see I right-clicked there. So apparently right-clicking has something to do with looking at things.
This is the compliance plate, but it's too corroded to read. It's too...
Okay.
Why the hell would a cultist come down here?
Raven cult. Okay.
At least some power is on down here. Doesn't look very stable, though.
Isn't it?
It's my way back to the world above.
Okay, thank you.
Poor guy. Looks like he's been down here a long time.
Let me try 1, F2, F3, F4, F5. F5 is save the game. Okay, that's good to know. We just got here. Load the game is F7. F9 apparently does something else. I'm not sure what. I guess it's restarting. Well, that's good to know. You know, maybe I should, like, look and see what the controls are before I get too into this. Because it occurs to me that knowing the controls might help. Let me see. Is there like a... Hang on. I'm gonna check the, Steam thingy. To see if there's anything it wants to tell me about this game that might help me here. Let me see if I can pull up the display. There we go. Or not. There we go. Okay. Let me actually, let me look in my library here. This thing, Shardlight, which is currently running. Do we have anything? Don't worry about what you see over here. There's too much over there to worry about. We have documentation. You can take a screenshot by pressing F12. That's good to know. This is not telling me any of the things that I wish to know. Alright. Well, enough of that then. Let's not worry about that right now. We'll worry about that later. But it won't be there. Let me do a quick search up here. You just tell me what keys to press. That's all I want to know. Is what keys to press. Heavens help us. F5. F7. Keys. Keys, for God's sake! Nope. Alright. Welp. I guess we'll continue on this Odyssey of Wonder, just stumbling through. I'd like to know how to pause. I don't know if it's important in this game to pause, but I would like to have the ability to pause the game. No. Game menu. Will that tell us? Oh, we'll see. Okay. It might just not be on fully until we get further into the game, so we'll go ahead and do that now. Alright, yes. Alright, I just have to look at these things because I'm a control freak. Okay, let's try this again.
November 9th.
Yes, thank you. Let me see. Is there a way through? Yes, good. Okay, great. Having done. Coughing, yes, yes.
Oh, it's
Yes,
down
yes,
here.
we know this.
Hopefully dealing with the reactor won't take too long.
You need to deal with the reactor. Okay. Right-click to examine, deselect inventory. Okay, got it. Menu! Here we go. Going to the top of the screen, you can hit a menu. And that at least will help us some. Okay.
This is the compliance plate, but it's too corroded to read.
Gotcha. Okay. I did spy on this. I see this. I think is the inventory bar.
Well, the lights are still on here somewhere. This job better not be too difficult.
I don't know. We just got
There's
here.
a gas mask on it. Must be an extractor fan. Controls are probably nearby.
Okay.
Why the hell would a cultist come down here?
No clue.
At least some power is on down here. Doesn't look very stable though. Poor guy. Looks like he's been down here a long time.
You want to check
I
it
don't
out?
suppose you've seen a reactor around here. I guess not.
He's surprisingly untalkative. Not talkative.
This must be the fan control.
Right.
That leads further into the tunnel.
Right. Good. Anything else over here? No. Okay. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and save. The usual fashion. Starting out. This is what I always name my save games when we start on these things. Okay. Good. Good.
I'm starting to see why this was a lottery job. This better be worth it.
I'm sure it is. I am sure it will be worth it. Do I want to be on the left or on the right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be on the left or on the right. We'll go to the right for now. It may be impossible. It may be impossible.
Looks like that used to be somebody's bathroom. Nice tile floor. What's that thing up there?
Sure we want to look at whatever that thing is?
This pull cord is attached to the vent up there.
Is there a thing up here?
This pull cord is attached to the vent up.
Yeah, that was there already.
An emergency light. Of course they sent me to look at an unstable reactor.
I am curious about the control that we did not do anything with.
There's an old vent up there. It has a pull cord hanging from it. Looks like that used to be somebody's bathroom.
There's a thing. I can't see a thing.
I shouldn't get too close. It's not stable.
Oh, fair enough. Let's just walk past it.
Teague Maintenance Corp. There's a maintenance log underneath. The last inspection was 15 years ago.
Is the music a little... I think the music is a little loud for the, for the speech. Let me know if that's... Because I don't want to drown her out. I want to hear everything that they're saying here. Sound effects can be okay. Alright. Okay.
When looking for the reactor, follow the blue light.
Yeah, there is the idea of just going straight ahead, but there's stuff here and I have to look at the stuff. It's vital important. I can't not look at the stuff. I'm gonna step through again real quick, just because. speed. Intake, exhaust. Okay, I got it. Intake versus exhaust. Okay, I think we're definitely going to have to do something with this. I don't know what yet. So, I think there's a thing that's going to happen depending on what our setting is with the fan. I don't know if we need to even solve this right now, but this is right here, right? A little bit faster. A little bit faster. Very slow. That's the fastest speed. And this causes this to go back. Okay. Let's set it to exhaust and see what happens. I have to fiddle with everything, don't you? And the fan changes direction. Did you see that? That's cool. At least I think. I think I saw it. Maybe my brain inserted it. I don't know. And one more time. Ha! Paper!
Gotcha.
We now have paper. Can I look at it? Okay. We have paper. I'll take it. We will keep going.
Oh my god.
That's a person.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Took you long enough. I thought I was Raven food. It's only been, what, a day now?
We need to get you out of here.
Hey, calm down, kid. I'm fine where I am.
Hang on. Well, no. If I move over there, you can't see the words. Alright. Still figuring this one out. Okay.
Who are you?
They didn't tell you?
I'm afraid not.
Typical. Aristocrats don't give a rat's ass about anyone else till their lights go out.
I'm sorry. I don't quite follow.
Did Tiberius send you to fix the reactor?
Yes? Oh, I see. I'm your replacement, aren't I?
It would seem so. Certainly hope you have better luck than I did.
That's great.
So, what happened to you?
Are you blind, kid? I came down here. I was about to get the reactor running, and there was a tremor. All hell breaks loose, and now I'm crawling my way to the Reaper.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. Comes with the territory. But then, you should know that, right?
Is there anything you need? Anything I can help you with?
I'm a dead man. Even if you went for help, I'd be gone by the time you got back.
There's nothing at all? Can I do anything to make you more comfortable?
You're nice, kid. But nice will get you killed. Just do your job. I'm not going anywhere.
Don't move. I'll be back.
Your sense of humor needs some work, kid.
A shiny happy game.
He's been crushed under some rubble. It doesn't look good. This reactor looks worse for wear.
I know, I feel this. Ah! You try to press the right key. and you fail to press the right key. This is another reason why I keep saving and loading, because it's important, you know, to be able to.
Took you long enough.
Yes, good, yes, okay. We'll do all the standard things so that we have said it and done it in case there's a story thing where we need to make sure that this has happened. Okay.
You're just
Don't move.
Alright. F5. Jesus Christ. Okay.
This reactor looks worse for wear.
Good, good, good. Glad to know that.
Mister?
Huh?
Don't move. I'll be back.
I'm not exactly going anywhere.
Skeleton.
Looks like another soldier. Radioactive. Wonderful.
Excellent, excellent.
The water cools down the pipes that are connected to the reactor.
Oh, good, good. This all seems very safe. Very safe. There's something in the pool here. Probably just, you know. There's another friendly corpse.
That is an ugly way to go. It's securely fastened to the wall. Feels like it has been for several years.
I have no idea what it is that I want to do with this man, to help this man out. Get his last will and testament, I guess.
Not exactly great swimming water. Or drinking water.
Shall we mess with the reactor? Shall we poke the reactor? Hello, Unstable Deus. Hi. We are playing Shardlight. A sort of a retro adventure game. A retro style adventure game. It's actually it's actually not it was I keep hearing about the Why Jedi Game stuff, and I have quite a bit of it apparently on my in my Steam account, but I have not yet actually done anything with it. So we're doing that now. Let's poke the reactor. Post-apocalyptic setting. Oh, this... Oh, dear. No, that's... Okay. Great. I have no idea what numbers to use here.
Budging. I don't know how to fix this on my own.
Hey. Hey, mister.
Mister?
Huh?
I think this reactor needs a code, and I don't have it. Do you?
You don't do this type of work often, do you?
Not a reactor, no. I'm more experienced with cars, pumps, easy fixes.
So a lottery worker, huh? Who's the vaccine for?
Why do you care?
Hang on. You look familiar. Do I know you?
I'm a mechanic. I've got a shop just outside town. Maybe you came in.
Knew a guy named Cooper Wellard once. Had a shop around there. Are you related?
He was my dad. What's it matter to you?
You're Cooper's girl. So do you even care about Tiberius?
I care about getting medicine.
You said you wanted to help me, right?
Yes. Do you need anything?
I do. And if it works out, I'll never have to work a lottery job again.
Excuse me?
Okay.
You heard me. But first, I need to know you're serious about helping.
Can you hear these folks okay? Little bars are going up to a place that look alright, but I just wanted to check. The little sound bars on my OBS.
This sounds really sketchy. How do I know I'll be safe?
I can't make any promises, but you're Cooper's kid. If I can trust anyone to help me, it's you.
I'm sorry, I don't think I... Okay, fine.
Alright, I'll help you.
Is that a promise?
Yes.
Jesus.
Thank you. Before my accident, I figured out that this reactor just needs a hard reset. To do that, you'll need to input the reset code, which is the unit's serial number. Just find the compliance plate and you'll be good to go.
Oh.
By the way, how's your shooting?
Could be worse, could be better.
Then take this.
A crossbow?
It's not like I need it anymore. I picked it up off that corpse over there. It hasn't got any bolts, but you should be able to find some around here.
Okay.
Thanks. I'll see about getting that reactor started.
I get the picture. Move the mouse cursor to the top of the screen to access the inventory and game menu. There it is.
crossbow the reactor tech gave me. It's out of ammo right now.
Okay. I'm just going to completely fill the save files before anything else happens. That could be a crossbow bolt.
Never hurts to have some ammo.
Yep, there we go. Good, excellent.
Sorry.
That's alright, he's not using it. I apologize for missing streams the past week. Hard drive reported it was imminent danger of failing, so ordering a new one and cloning it took a bit of time. Oh, wow. First off, no need to apologize. You know, this, but good to see you back. Also, sorry about your hard drive. But hope that you've been able to replace what you need to replace. 'Cause that is no fun whenever that happens.
It's the crossbow. I've got one bolt.
One bolt. And I will shoot at him to put him out of his misery. I will not do that. Okay. Let's see. One bolt. I'm going to just save over that. Yeah, I've got an idea of what to do here. The fact you're here means the cloning process was successful, which is good. Provided that this really is you. There is cloning going on. How do we know how far that went? Is this you or is this a duplicate of you? How would we know? There is no way to know. But, okay, so back over here. Hey, let's turn that back down a little bit. And I'm gonna see if we can rub stuff off of this. You were hearing other voices in your head before. It's a bit late to ask the question. Go!
I can feel the embossed letters underneath.
Oh, okay.
This won't help here.
Oh, alright. I need to pick up a rock or something. Oh, God. Okay.
How did you end up down here? I should probably get moving before I find out the hard way.
Okay, no bolts in this corpse. Alright. I only have one bolt. I need another object. Just need like a rock or something to...
I shouldn't get too close. It would probably just disintegrate in my hands if I peeled it off.
Need to grab something that I can use to rub over the piece of paper.
Not exactly.
There's one bolt. Wait, there's a bolt there.
Corpse is just out of my reach.
Okay. I can't get that one.
It's securely fastened to the wall.
Okay. Just trying to grab things and figure out some way to... I must figure out some way
He's
to do
got
this.
nothing else that can help me.
Okay. Trying to see what this was sticking into the pool because I thought, you know, this looks like something, but it doesn't appear to be catching on anything. So, that being the case,
I've got no way of controlling it.
go. Try this over here again. Maybe I didn't mess with it enough.
Should I be worried that I'm talking to a corpse?
I don't know, should you?
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
You're fine. Everything's fine. Okay. So, like, I can put this on here.
I can feel the embossed letters underneath. I can feel...
Oh, boy. Ah! Okay. So maybe we this is one of those things.
I should probably leave the sign where it is.
Yeah, the only other thing I can think to do then is there are no other things that I think I can interact with in here, so we might want to try outside. But I'm going to save the game again before we do anything else.
That technician does need help, but getting back to find someone is going to take a while. I should do as he says and fix the reactor first. Then I can worry about getting him out of here.
Okay, so maybe a pixel hunt situation.
Not really in the mood to electrocute myself. This hasn't been here very long. The paint is still damp.
Let me go and talk to him again. Maybe he's got a rock or something. I mean, there are plenty of them that just fell on him, but I just need like ideally like a piece of chalk, you know, to rub over the thing.
Mister?
Huh?
Don't move. I'll be back.
I'm not exactly going anywhere.
Need something else. You know, I kind of hate getting stumped this early, but
That corpse is just out of my reach.
kind of need to figure out. Maybe I shoot at something. I don't know.
That corpse looks like another. The water cools down the pipes that are connected to the reactor.
These things are not here for no reason.
I don't see how I can use that there. That's not going to help him. I don't see how I can use that there. I don't see how I can use that there. This reactor looks worse.
Let me see.
I don't see how I don't think I can load that into the...
Dang it. Ah!
I can't just go around shooting everything I see. He may be in bad shape, but I'm not gonna shoot him.
Okay, just checking.
I can't just go around shooting everything.
Maybe shoot at something and make it drop down.
I can't reach it from down here.
Yep, that's what I thought. That was it.
The candle might be useful. I'll take my bolt, too.
Oh, good.
The lamp didn't survive the fall. I already took
Okay, what have we got?
an old emergency candle. It's made of red wax.
Okay.
My trusty crossbow. I've got one bolt.
Okay, let's try using... Maybe the candle wax will help here. Compliance checked units. Okay. Ah! There we go. Didn't realize it was that kind of lantern, though. That I thought it was electric. Okay. I don't know how much of this we need to clear so that the game will recognize this. This looks good. So unit serial number 2794. Compliance checked 1614. Okay, good.
Mister?
Huh?
Don't move. I'll be back.
I'm not exactly going anywhere.
I don't know why I keep doing that. I guess it's 2794 is what we're looking for, right? Did he say the compliance number or the serial number? I guess we'll find out. Oh, that's
there we
doing
go.
something.
That wasn't too hard.
Good job. Now get over here.
Did something.
That was faster than I expected. Maybe there's still time to...
Your optimism's cute, but I'm not going anywhere. Listen up, okay? This is how you can help me. Take this letter. It's going to Danton in the Market District. You should be able to find the right place if you ask around.
Danton?
Danton? Who's that? I don't know anyone named Danton in the Market District.
You'll figure it out. Look, it's very important to me and to you that you deliver this letter.
I understand. I'll take care of it.
Great. Now for the second part of the deal. I need you to shoot me in the head, clean as you can.
Ah.
No. I can't.
I'm in a lot of pain, kid. Let me die with some dignity. There's no way I'd get fixed up in time. We both know it. I want to go out on my own terms.
I don't know if I can.
Buck up,
Okay.
kid. It's a hard world, and in order to survive, you gotta do lots of things you don't like. Reaper be damned. I'll go out my own way. Please, let's just get this over with. In case you were wondering, this really hurts.
I see. Okay. Well, let me save. Now, give me just a second. We've found the first content warning I need to put up here. Because it looks like there is that suicide is a thing that comes up here. So let me or assisted suicide. So let me. It's been a while since I have needed to set a content warning, because you don't have those so much when you're just doing buildings. Let's see. We've got that there. Let me see. So that goes there, which I will need to look and see if that's, yeah, that looks all right. And then over here, it also goes. There we go. Okay. All right, just want to make sure I put that up. Yeah, it's a rolling thing. We got to add them as we go. Let me see. Okay.
Mister?
That's enough, kid. Keep your word.
So I guess that's the question. Do we do it? Or do we just leave him to die? This is a major thing. This is a major thing. And that not everyone agrees with. Whether you do euthanasia or not. So just so you're aware, for the purpose of the game, I am going to go ahead and do it for this. So if you need to drop out while this is going on for the next couple minutes, then you know, feel free, because otherwise the alternative is you walk out on him. We can try walking out on him.
Where are you going? You made a promise to me, kid. You're gonna force me to die slow?
I don't think I can kill you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago you probably didn't think you would be here. Life's hard, Peaches. Make mine easier, and just do it.
They're gonna kind of, yeah, they're gonna want you to do it, I think. All right. Okay, we're doing it.
Last chance. Are you sure about this?
Completely. You can do it. One last thing.
Yes?
What was your name again? It's been so long since I heard Cooper talk about you.
It's Amy. What's yours?
Not important.
Ah.
It's for me.
Beg your pardon?
You asked before about my taking this job, who the vaccine was for. It's for me. I started feeling the symptoms about a week ago, and, well, I'm desperate.
Ah, shit. I'm so sorry. What's happening to you? What happened to your old man? It's not fair. You can make it right, Amy. Just deliver the letter, and everything will change. You'll see. Thank you. I wish you nothing but the best.
Ah, I see. And thus we have the intro here. I know, things like that, it's one thing to, you know, to see something like that on the opening of a TV show, which is very much the style of this, right?
This has really gone and thrown a wrench in the works.
It's something else when you have to do it yourself, right? When you have to actually click on the thing to make it happen.
Attention citizens, 2 minutes of silence will be observed this evening at sundown in remembrance of Blast Day.
Blast Day. That sounds delightful. Let me, you're refreshing our tea. Because we had drunk all there was to drink. And then he wept, for he had drunk all the tea there was to drink. I'm gonna turn the, I think the music is still a little bit loud compared to the beach, so I'm just gonna turn it down there. And of course, now nothing's, there's none playing. So, also, apparently there is something about a disease, I guess, going around here. So let me add that. Let me add that to the content warnings. Just so we have that. Illness, disease, things of that nature. Okay.
For a while, I didn't think I was going to make it back out of there.
Anyone wishing to enter the vaccine lottery may do so by visiting the appropriate ministry and applying for a work permit.
Ah, okay, so that's what we were doing here.
What an eyesore. At least someone made it nicer by hanging some shards on the branches.
Ah, these are shards from which emanate light.
Citizens, if you spot anyone with signs of advanced green lung, be sure to report them to the Ministry of Medicine. Doing so will save lives.
A shard of uranium glass. The sun's UV rays make it glow green like that. They're the main source of artificial light in the city.
Really? Uranium, you say?
Looks like this was abandoned here a very long time ago. It's an early 20th century model. Probably belonged to an old antique collector, or some big shot salesman. At any rate, it's just junk now.
Righto.
A reminder to all citizens, the next drawing in the vaccine lottery will be held tomorrow at sundown.
Julius Caesar now showing? That play premiered 28 years ago. I'm amazed this poster is still here.
A lot of stuff to interact with in this screen.
What idiot would leave this wood lying around? It's in such good condition. It's good to see at least some plant growth in this area, even if it is just a bunch of weeds. My trusty crossbow. It's out of ammo right now.
I wonder what happened.
Citizens, this is a reminder.
Attention,
Ministry of
Danton.
Medicine
Urgent.
will
I
continue
guess it must be.
conducting weekly screenings for
Open it.
green lung.
No, let's not open it.
It's soaked in that poor man's blood. Fancy looking wax seal. That letter on it looks awfully familiar. An old speed limit sign. It's been ages since anything traveled down a road that fast.
This is very atmospheric.
I'm surprised these things are still operational. Nobody really comes out here. I wish there was a way to shut these things off permanently.
Attention citizens, 2 minutes of
Okay.
silence will be observed this evening at
It's
sundown
repeating.
in remembrance of Blast
I
Day.
can't believe this hasn't been scavenged yet. Wood in this condition is so tough to find. This plank of wood is pretty sturdy.
Alrighty.
It's good to see at least some plant growth in this area, even if it is just a bunch of weeds.
Do we pull them up?
I'm not the landscaper. I'll leave the weed pulling to someone else.
Okay.
It's dead, and probably rotten and full of termites. I don't want to touch it.
Oh, we forgot to look at the body here. Oh, it's just lying. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Anyone wishing to enter
Like
the
hell
vaccine
I'm going
lottery
down
may
there
do
again.
so by visiting
It might
the
look nice on
appropriate
my wall,
ministry
but
and
I'll
applying
leave it be
a
for
work
now.
permit.
Looking at all the things.
I don't want that as a souvenir.
Don't you?
Nothing useful in this wreck.
Scavenge. Scavenge, damn you!
I don't need it. There are plenty of shards all over.
Don't you want to carry around a piece of uranium? There's an exit there.
Once, that probably used to store fuel, or some other resource. It's been empty for years,
Be
though.
sure to report them to the Ministry of
Nothing
Medicine.
in there but stagnant rainwater and raven droppings.
Ah. Apparently the ravens are dangerous.
More Reaper cultist graffiti. Looks like someone died nearby. Why do cultists even bother coming out here?
Doing cult stuff. Okay. I think that's everything to interact with in this screen, probably. Going to save again. I picked up a piece of wood. Alright.
A reminder to all citizens.
The path out of
the next
here isn't that
drawing in the
dangerous,
vaccine
at least.
lottery will be held tomorrow at sundown.
Ah! Here it is. There's another raven. It wants something. Oh, good lord. There's a map. Okay. So, Ministry of Energy, which I guess is where we need to head back to. Market District East, where we need to make our delivery. Market District West. Okay, I don't actually know whether it's Market District East or Market District West. Amy's home is here. I guess we should go back to the Ministry first. To report that we have done the things we need to do. Like, turned on the reactor. Because we saved just before we did anything, so. Entrance, guard, ruins.
I'm surprised Tiberius allows buildings in this condition to remain standing near his tower.
Tiberius.
The Aristocrat Guard. They're no pushovers. The doors to the Ministry of Energy, one of the tallest standing buildings in the city.
Yep.
The Aristocrat... You all keeping busy?
Extremely. Now please, move along.
But I turned on the reactor.
Hello, I'm here to see Tiberius.
Very well. Proceed.
Okay.
Tiberius, in all his glory. I wonder what happened to the leg. It's beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen so many shards in one place like that. The hallway goes further into the tower, eventually leading to the elevators. The Aristocrat Guard. Well, it's nice to see someone can afford to make repairs to their home. Hard at work, making sure this place doesn't collapse.
And once again, saving before we start poking. Oh, the autosave happened.
I'm afraid to breathe too close to this thing, let alone touch it. The leg doesn't look like it's too stable. It's too pretty to mess with. I'd better not get too close. If that thing comes crashing down, it'll be a nightmare. It would be rude to disturb them. It's the way out of this god. Keep up the good work, fellas.
Thank you. We will. Welcome back, miss. I trust the job went well?
Well enough. Can I go up?
Yes, but I'm afraid we're going to have to hold on to your weapon. I'm sure you understand.
I do. Here you go.
It's empty anyway.
Thank you. Take the elevator to the top floor and let the soothsayer know you've arrived.
Ah, the soothsayer. Right.
He's harmless. If he tries to tell your fortune, just go with it. It makes him feel important.
Thanks for the advice.
I'm imagining that there was a theater near here. We kind of like that, you know, that crystal's coming down later. Yeah, the chandelier, yeah. Every chandelier, Chekhov's chandelier. Yeah, any chandelier can be Chekhov's chandelier. I'm gonna kind of assume this place, because of that poster we saw earlier, I'm gonna kind of assume that this place is near a theater. Like an abandoned theater or something where they had just a bunch of, they were doing like a production of 1776 or something, and so they had a bunch of costumes that they put on these guards.
That photo gives me chills. The plaque underneath says, Blast Day, always remembered. Some old guy. The plaque underneath says Caligula.
Oh, okay. I've seen that bust.
It's the Constitution that was drafted in order to form the aristocracy. The banner has got the Ministry of Energy's symbol on it. It's the only way to get up the tower from down here.
Righto.
The call button for the elevator.
I keep imagining there are puzzles everywhere.
You've seen one guard, you've seen them all. You've seen one... This is one of the elite guards. They aren't allowed to speak to anyone.
Oh.
I really don't like looking at this. I don't want to get too close. Who knows what kind of trouble I'd get into if I knocked it down. Touching that would no doubt set off about 50 alarms. I'll keep my distance.
You're keeping this fairly simple.
Keep it together. This'll be over soon.
Ah, hello. Please, come in.
That's the soothsayer. Yeah, they had like period costumes around somewhere. Had to be.
This tapestry isn't in the best shape. The bottom has been completely torn off. It's hard to say exactly what, but something about this decoration is extremely unsettling. It's full of shards. Pretty, but I don't think it would help keep anyone warm. Creepy. I wonder who that used to be. If that's supposed to make this place any less spooky, it's not doing a very good job of it. I think it's supposed to be a painting of someone riding a horse, but it's too abstract for me to be able to say for sure.
They must look at everything.
That leads up to Tiberius's penthouse. A bunch of baubles and trinkets. No idea what they could be for. It's full of shards. Pretty, but I don't think it would help keep anyone warm.
Yeah.
I feel like he's staring right into my soul.
Please don't touch those. You'll contaminate their auras.
Oh yes, you gotta be careful about that. Right.
There's no way I'm getting close. Steal a shard from right under the soothsayer's nose?
No?
Not the best idea.
How about the
It's
tapestry?
already in bad enough shape without me touching it.
No? Okay.
That's creepy. I'm not messing with that. That plant is a hallucinogenic.
Oh.
No wonder this guy has visions.
Oh yeah, that's how a lot of visions happened. That thing, you know, just traditionally. Hey, how's it going?
You are the girl who was sent to repair the reactor, are you not?
Yes, that's right. I've done the job.
Excellent. Minister Tiberius will be most pleased. I have been authorized to give you your payment. 1 ticket for tomorrow's lottery drawing. Oh my.
Is something wrong?
Your aura. I felt it when I brushed your hand.
My aura?
Oh no!
Yes. You must allow me to give you spiritual counsel. I sense great turmoil within you.
No, that's okay.
Please, I insist. There is no need to be afraid of the spirits. I can promise they are more afraid of you.
Oh, what the hell?
That's what they always
I'll
say.
need both hands, please. Now, please, relax. I need to study your aura. Interesting. Your soul appears to have a tiny seam right in the center. A loose
Ooh.
thread, dangerously close to unraveling.
That's not
The
good.
source of this seems to be a decision which torments you. What did you encounter on your job, if I may ask?
I met a dying man. He made me promise to deliver a letter.
Yes.
I see. Do you have this letter with you?
Yes, it's right here.
Don't be so
May
trusting.
I see it? I feel it has great
No!
importance.
Don't just give it to him.
Fascinating. Minister Tiberius would be most interested.
Man died for that.
You should speak with him about it. He is just up the stairs. You may tell him I have sent you.
Thanks. That was very informative.
Think nothing of it.
Gonna trust everybody.
I feel like he's staring.
Minister Tiberius is expecting you. It would be best not to keep him waiting.
Okay, okay.
The ticket is for this week's vaccine lottery. It's number 3211420.
Everyone memorize that.
Hello?
Yes? What is it, citizen?
Oh my god.
Your soothsayer gave me my ticket, but he said I should see you.
Ah, a lottery worker. Thank you for your service. What was your task?
The broken reactor in Sector 82. You had sent another technician ahead before me.
Ah, yes, of course. The one that never reported back. I take it you made his acquaintance.
I did. He had been crushed under some rubble. I had to...
Yes, quite unfortunate. I suppose you can consider yourself lucky that you did not meet the same fate.
Wow.
Perhaps this good fortune will continue for tomorrow's lottery drawing. Now then, what exactly did you want to speak to me about, Miss...
Wellard. Amy Wellard. Well, the man who died, he gave me this letter.
Oh? And he wanted you to deliver it to me?
No, actually. He asked me to deliver it to someone called Danton.
I beg your pardon.
Pause.
Did you say Danton?
Yes. Somewhere in the market district.
I see. Do you intend to honor this man's dying wish?
Yes. I made a promise, and I plan to keep it.
Then I wish you the best of luck in your endeavor. A word of warning, however. I've heard that this Danton runs in rather undesirable social circles.
I'm sure I could take care of myself.
I have no doubt that you can. However, I also think it would behoove you to refrain from mentioning any contact with me. Once you have delivered your letter, come back here. I believe I will have more work for you, with better pay.
Interesting.
You are interested in more work, aren't you?
That last job was pretty dangerous, and
He wants a
Very
spy.
well. You have your payment. If you choose to return for more work, I will not turn you away. Know, however, that my generosity has its limits. Now, if you've nothing else to discuss, I bid you good day.
I just can't get over this guy. I'm sorry. It's just...
I'm sorry, my sweet boy. Where were we in today's lesson?
What? Were you talking to that tank? He was talking to that tank, wasn't he? Wow. There's so much. There's so much. It's like, yeah, they rated the costumes and then they went nuts and he got all the makeup. And it's... I feel as though there's a lot happening here.
Your aura is one of the more vibrant ones I have seen in some time.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes. Okay, yeah. There, that's good. All right. That wasn't creepy at all. Okay, I guess we're gonna go ahead and go then. I can't think of anything else that we desperately need to do here.
Here's your weapon back. By order of Tiberius, I've restocked your crossbow with a couple of bolts.
Oh,
Consider it a gift from the Ministry for your
Yeah.
loyal service.
Thanks.
Soothsayer give you any trouble?
No, but he didn't exactly impress me with his insight. I mean, he didn't even tell me I was... Anyway, I might be back later.
Interesting. Okay, like... I feel a terrible burning desire to open this letter now. But yeah, I think Danton is someone that is the ruler probably wants you to spy on, I'm guessing. And Tiberius just kind of wants to keep track of this guy. We're going to go to the east side of the market district. Let me look at this freaking thing.
Fancy looking wax seal. That letter on it looks awfully familiar. Fancy looking.
Not going to open this, are you?
Attention, Danton.
Damn it!
Urgent. I guess it must be. It's soaked.
All right. People.
That sign has been there as long as I can remember. But as far as who Ray actually was, I have no idea. The image on this banner means that there's water nearby.
Child. It's a child. Denby. Marichka. This is very... I love the graphics here. This is... It has that nice sort of semi-pixelated retro feel of the... This is around the era of... I can't remember the years that things happened, unfortunately. It was a long time ago. And I was not yet 20. But roughly the era of kind of King's Quest 6, King's Quest 5, 6, or the Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Those games, depending on which team you played for at the time, if you were on Team Sierra or Team Lucasfilm, LucasArts by then. There's a bell. Oh no! It's
That bell
scrolling.
was used to announce the arrival of one of the aristocrats or their guards. It's never good news when it rings.
Gus, customer. Tree.
Amazing how it manages to grow so high. This
Correct.
old heap has certainly seen better days. The road goes onward to a communal well.
Yep.
I remember that
Nature?
statue terrifying me when I was younger. Now it just looks sad. Gus never has all that much in stock, but even this seems like a measly selection.
Meat. I will not ask what kind of meat it is. Reaper Cultist, that's great. That's great, glad we have those. Signpost.
Seems to be a makeshift signpost, but it's more decorative than informative these days.
Gonna ask around.
It's pointing into the alley, and it says Clem's Crockery.
Clem's Crockery, good.
This leads into a small alley. Clem usually sets up shop in there.
So much.
That's how the government keeps us informed. Sometimes I wish they had some sort of shut-off switch, though. I've got 2 bolts.
That's nice. That's very kind of them to... I mean, you know that they stocked it with bolts only due to self-interest, as to be. Okay, let's look and see.
Pretty
Produce.
impressive selection this week. Mariska actually managed to fill up her entire stand.
Actual produce. Okay.
Mariska always seems to have food to sell, and is always trying to feed me. Looks like Denby's up to something, as usual. It's good to see Gus getting customers. I've known Gus since we were kids. I'm glad he decided to stick with his family's business. That farm needs all the help it can get.
People.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, hello.
How's the day treating you so far?
Well enough. Luckily, the guard bell hasn't sounded today. I get so upset when they come through here.
Have they been coming through here a lot lately?
A bit more than normal. It makes me so mad.
I know, it's annoying. But just try to forget about it. As long as they don't bother you, it doesn't matter.
So, we may as well just ask everyone about Danton, because just the way that I have to wonder if, because this game, while it looks older, was in fact made more recently, and by more recently I mean, you know, this century. So I don't know if certain people knowing will affect things in the plot later. If this were the actual era that this game resembles, then there would be no danger of that, probably. But now, who knows how much sophistication they wanted to bake into it, for they were fans of those games. And as a result, they want to make them better.
I'm looking for someone named Danton. Do you know who that is?
Danton? Danton. No, never heard of that person before. Who is it?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, good luck to you.
I have to go now.
Okay, you come back and see me again soon, all right?
Feels like only half the stock is rotten. That's a nice change from the norm.
Okay. As we continue our little thing here.
Hi, Denby.
Oh, hi, Amy.
What are you up to?
Oh, you know, standing, breathing, the usual.
It's so hard.
What's
to-
that behind you then?
Oh, that? Just my latest piece, in the works.
Another art project?
Yeah, I need to take a break from forging handwriting. It pays the bills, but doesn't feed the soul.
Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Anyway, I've got this chalk, so I'm trying to, think of something funny to put on the wall. I just haven't gotten any good ideas yet.
Oh dear. Well, let's see.
Where did you get that chalk, anyway?
I made it.
You made it.
Yeah, from Marichka's dandruff. Gross, but effective.
You just lost your free pumpkin for the week.
Quit messing around, Denby.
Fine. You promise not to tell anyone?
Promise.
Okay, well, I was scavenging around Fripp Square, and I broke into one of the classrooms at the fancy rich kid school.
Denby.
There wasn't anyone around. It's not like they'll miss it.
I swear, Denby, I am not pulling your ass out of jail.
I know what I'm doing. Besides, they deserve it. People are starving out here, and the aristocrats are just sitting around powdering their wigs.
I don't know why it delights me so much that they have powdered wigs in this setting, but for some reason, it does. Just amuses me.
So, do you need all that chalk? Can I have some?
Sorry, Amy, I only have one piece, and I need it to finish this drawing.
Not even a tiny little bit?
I can't. You want some? Help me break into the place next time.
Next time?
I mean, never again. Ever, ever.
God. I don't know if we should tell him we have an idea.
Do you know of someone called Danton?
No, that's a pretty stupid sounding name if you ask me.
I think I have an idea for your drawing.
Really? What is it?
Let's wait a minute before we pick any of these things. I want to know more about these people before I start saying these things.
On second thought, I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
As also, you know, the funny thing is we might, through the course of talking to these people, come up with a different idea that gives us another option on the conversation tree, so it's also a possibility here. Yes, I know I save incessantly. It's a terrible habit. I can't help it.
Better not. Gus wouldn't appreciate me distracting his customers.
Well, well. Look who decided to stop by.
Nice to see you too, Gus.
How can I be of service?
The farm holding up all right?
Not so great. We've been having a pretty rough year so far.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we'll recover, to be honest. I'm not even sure how much longer we'll be able to keep doing this. Might have to close up shop and head somewhere else. I wish Pop hadn't been so stubborn and invested in one of those automated farmhands. We could have been nice and comfy doing government work. And you could have gotten in on the action and fixed them for us when they broke. How come you never offered to repair stuff for the aristocrats anyway?
I apply every week, but they just don't want me, I guess. It's fine. I get by with my freelance repairs.
Yeah, well.
What's on sale today?
See for yourself. Stock's a bit limited, but I've got this chicken and some slabs of meat. They're a bit scrawny, but salt and dry them and they should last you a fair bit. See anything you fancy?
It all looks nice, Gus, but I haven't got anything to trade.
Could give you something on credit, you know that.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate the offer, but I'm okay. I'll come back if it's been a few days.
Don't let it get to that point if you can. It's not healthy. You need to eat.
You're starting to sound like Marichka.
People need to eat? Oh yes, apparently they do. I keep forgetting. Apparently humans eat. Every now and then.
Do you know someone called Danton?
Danton? Never heard of him. Sorry.
See you later, Gus.
You bet.
Righto.
It's in no condition to be operated, and it looks like it's already been completely scavenged for parts. I know it's not good to judge people, but this guy is creepy.
I'm just going to save over this one. You didn't have any choices
Young
there.
lady, have you made peace with yourself and loved ones? Death is coming, and we must be prepared to welcome it with open arms.
What?
The Reaper patrols the skies in search of the next chosen one. Will it be you?
Yes.
I don't think it will.
Do not be so quick to dismiss him. Was there something in particular you wanted?
I really should be going.
So be it.
Don't you want to ask if he knows Danton? An alley. We don't necessarily want to go in there just yet. More stuff over here.
Aristocracy is a friend of the people.
Oh my god!
Poor Gordon. He actually thinks this stuff is valuable.
Gordon.
Gordon's good people. He's had it pretty rough lately. Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
Are you feeling all right? It's strange to see you with a face mask.
I'm okay. Just being careful. I saw my neighbor cough up blood the other day, so...
What about your daughter?
She's staying at a friend's house while I'm out during the day. I got her wearing a cloth mask too. I just wish I could get her something better, like an actual gas mask.
Ah, we know something he wants.
Business doing okay, Gordon?
Could be better. Could always be better. I'm getting desperate, thinking of taking a lottery job.
I just came from doing one myself, actually.
No kidding. I was starting to wonder where you'd been lately. Who for?
Tiberius.
Oof. I don't envy you there. But I meant who was the vaccine for?
Oh, I just thought it might be good to have some. Just in case.
Yes.
That's not a bad idea at all. And you're young enough that those jobs make sense. I don't think I'm cut out for energy work myself. I'd probably go to resources and maybe knowledge.
Lottery jobs are still lottery jobs, Gordon. I don't think they get any easier based on ministry.
You're probably right. Well, I hope I sell a lot today then. How's the Quicksilver restoration going, by the way?
Slowly, as always. Still looking for those elusive parts.
Well, I wish you luck. I'm always on the lookout for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yes, just go around and don't tell people that you have the horrible disease. And my thought is perhaps it's not communicable in the way that, say, recent diseases we've been dealing with in real life are, but it's still just sort of seeing this at this point. I know this. I'm pretty sure this was written before in the before time, but just seeing this sort of, it's just sort of like, yes, just don't tell anyone. Go around infecting everyone. That's great. That's wonderful. Oh God. Yeah, don't do that, kids. Don't do this, kids. Don't do this. Anyway. But yeah, again, we don't know enough about this particular illness in this setting to know if it's communicable. Obviously, what they're saying by having her do this, she doesn't seem to want to cause anyone harm. So the thought here is that the common belief is that it isn't communicable in this way, right? All right, enough of that.
Have you got anything good for sale?
Nothing that would interest you currently, but I get new things in all the time. If you check back later, I'll let you know when I've got something you'll like.
Do you know anyone around here named Danton?
Danton? Doesn't sound familiar. Sorry.
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy. Come back anytime.
Interesting. You can keep asking him about stuff for sale, so might change. Right, we know about that.
That's the way out of the market district.
Okay. Was this the whole thing? East and west on the map just tells us what side you come in on? Maybe. Okay. We've asked everyone in this area about Danton. The only thing we haven't done in this area is suggested a thing for a Denby to draw, which is something we could go ahead and do here.
Hi, Denby.
Oh, hi, Amy.
I think I have an idea for your drawing.
Really? What is it?
You could draw Tiberius with stink lines coming off him.
Yeah, and I'll write Tiberius stinks underneath. Thanks, Amy. I'll get to work on that right away.
I'm sure that won't get him arrested at all. This is a terrible idea.
Oh, hi, Amy.
Oh! You say that to him and get access to whatever it is he's... Maybe.
See you later, Denby.
See ya.
I don't actually want to get him arrested, but one never knows. So let's see. Let's go ahead and interact with this thing here first. This alley. This perfectly safe alley.
Interesting. There's a chalkboard on the wall here.
Looks
like there's some fancy letters printed on it. Can't see any chalk, though.
I wonder where the chalk is.
A buzzer. I guess someone once lived in this building. This door seems overly secure, considering it goes into an abandoned building. Sale. Definitely not Clem's. He hasn't had a sale in years.
Shards of
I
uranium.
wonder where Clem gets the materials to make all this stuff. I wonder where Clem gets... Poor Clem. I can't imagine he gets much business holed up in this alley.
Let's talk to Clem.
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
How's business? Traffic in this alley isn't exactly bustling.
Yeah, but people know where to find me. I'm not starving, so I suppose I'm doing okay.
Why don't you move to a better location?
I've got my reasons.
I'll take your word for it.
What about you? Repair business going okay?
Yeah, I'm taking a little break for now, but it's been steady.
Hey, as long as life's cozy, you do what you want.
Selling contraband.
Got anything good available today?
I glazed some of the bowls I made from the abandoned terracotta near the salt flats. Look at how they shine in the light.
That's lovely, but not really my style.
If I had a food voucher for every time somebody told me that...
Maybe if you had something with more color?
Yeah, I know. It just ain't so easy getting colored glazes. With business this bad, I don't want to waste them on pots that won't sell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for someone named Danton.
The name sounds familiar, but...
But what?
But I don't know if I could be of much help. Maybe if you had some more information.
Okay.
What's with the chalkboard on the wall?
That old thing? Been there as long as I can remember. Maybe the person who lived in the building used it as a message board. Who knows?
Are you sure you can't tell me anything about Danton?
Sorry, Amy. I don't think I can.
You
Maybe
gotta...
if you had something else besides just the name.
And I gotta jog his memory.
See you later, Clem.
Take care of yourself, Amy.
The hell? Secret messages. Is that a rat? I thought I saw a rat. Okay. Well, we've done everything we can there. I think probably. For now. Okay. Try over here.
Looks like it could come crashing down at any moment. That leads back to the main section of the market.
Anyone wishing to enter the vaccine lottery may do so.
Just an empty shell of a Wilton ladybird. Too bad. These things use carburetors instead of fuel injectors. This handle siphons the water up from the ground and into the well. This water might not be the cleanest, but at least it's drinkable. Nelson's bookstand. He's so kind to let people borrow books. doesn't seem to be any escape from those things.
Attention
Ah.
citizens. If you spot anyone with signs of advanced green lung, be
I
sure
think
to
that used to be a
report them the
broadcast
Ministry of
tower,
Medicine.
but it's
Doing
been years
so
since it was
will
in
save
use.
lives.
Oh, okay. What was that?
I think that used to be a broadcast tower.
Okay, got it.
Nelson is probably one of the smartest people I know. I'm not really thirsty right now. The well's been filled recently.
A reminder to all citizens, the next drawing in the vaccine lottery will be held tomorrow at sundown.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
Have you had many visitors today?
You're the first, but the day is still young. I'm sure someone will come along.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to sell your books?
Knowledge should always be free, Amy. Anyone can borrow what I have. Remember, if you ever want to take a break and enjoy a book, you're welcome to.
Oh, that's very kind.
Could you tell me what it was like before the bombs?
Yes, of course. It's always nice to recall the old days. On sunny days, the sky used to be a beautiful shade of blue. You remember that?
Nope.
Vaguely. I was only 5 when the bombs fell.
There's a lot of photos of it in my books, so the memory isn't completely lost, but it's not quite the same.
Let's see. I'm just gonna get different.
What else can you tell me about life before the bombs?
There were so many things people had. Electricity, running water, mobile phones. I think most of us took those things for granted.
Yes.
People used to say that technology was ruining our humanity, that we were forgetting how to talk to each other if it wasn't through some device. Funny how it took the near collapse of society to bring us back together.
You can talk to people without devices? How does that work? Yeah.
Do you have any other stories about life before the bombs?
Things weren't always perfect, you know. We had been at war for who knows how many years. I lost count of how many attempts at peace were made before starting to fight all over again.
Who were we at war with?
The SPA. They were, or I suppose still are,
Spa.
a union of countries who wanted our reserves of petroleum and minerals. In the end, they decided if they couldn't have them, no one could. And so they bombed us.
Huh.
Tell me something else.
Lore!
What it was like before the bombs.
I remember when I'd come home from teaching at the university. My wife would have dinner prepared, and we'd eat together while listening to music. That was our nightly tradition. Dinner, some nice jazz, and hot mint tea afterwards. It wasn't anything special, but it was our life. I think that's probably what I miss the most.
Just going to drain as much lore as I possibly can out of this
Is
world,
there anything
man.
else you can tell me about life before the bombs?
I think that's enough stories for now.
Go!
Have you heard of someone called Danton?
Danton. I know a historical figure named Danton. Is that who you mean?
I'm not sure exactly. I'm looking for someone who goes by the name Danton.
Ah, well, then I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
Huh.
I think I'd like to read for a while, if that's okay.
Of course. What subject are you interested in reading about?
Well, now, history.
I'm interested in learning something about history.
Wonderful. I think I've got just the book for you.
A Time of Unrest by Dr. Robert H. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Peart? Art? Page. Ah! The shadow of a third world war has been looming over our society for years. Seemingly every new conflict, no matter the scale, has at some point been regarded as a potential global war. Entering the 21st century, we as a society seemed to have felt a false sense of security. It had been over 60 years since the start of World War II, and despite close calls such as the Cuban Missile Crisis during the Cold War and the Iraqi Wars of the late 20th, early 21st centuries, nothing had escalated to a global scale. The current conflict between the socialist powers of Asia and the Oceanic Republic, however, seems like the likeliest to become the much-feared World War III. The SPA-OR conflict began shortly after the turn of the century and has been ongoing for 20 years. At its root is a territorial dispute over the Pacific island of Lapao, from which the OR conducts most of its offshore drilling for petroleum. The SPA claims rights to the island as it was formerly part of their coalition, before claiming independence and subsequently being annexed by the OR in 2035. Okay, so we've got another... we got about another 11 years. Despite the signing of peace treaties on at least 2 occasions, the conflict has reignited and continued. Surrounding countries have felt pressure from both sides to get involved, but the geopolitical implications of doing so have stopped them. However, with recent developments in the SPA's research into chemical weapons, they may soon not have much of a choice. That's the book. No mention of Danton in there. That's the blank. Okay, good. Can we just read the other books? Is that a thing? Books! Just sort of tie it in with City Skylines once again.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
Books!
I think I'd like to read for a while, if that's okay.
Of course. What subject are you interested in reading about?
We're just going to sit here and read books.
I'd like to read something about art.
Wonderful. I think I've got just the book for you.
Modern Artists by Marian Bendersky. Rail Bay, PC Heidal. Boat. A characteristically moody piece, Heidal's warm colors and energetic brush strokes are in full force here. Painted before his death, this scene shows the artist returning to his roots and capturing the bay near his childhood home. It's widely considered the artist's best work and now hangs in the Melbourne Art Gallery. Are we in Australia? Maybe. We don't know. Nice picture. The Pit. Eleanor Ilchi? Themes of death and look at that. Look at that. It's very sort of of the many depictions of hell. I can't remember which artist I'm thinking of. A little bit of the painting of Pandemonium, but I can't remember who did that one. Not exactly. Not really. But yeah. Anyway, themes of death and torment were common in Ilchi's work, although rarely treated this seriously. Wretched, desperate figures try to pull themselves and each other from the pit of hell, a scene shown in bold, angry colors. Eleanor would never return to the subject with such melancholy again, preferring to joke with and taunt death in her works instead. That's it. It's like that page has been torn. A page has been torn out.
I should talk to Nelson. Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
Books! Anyway.
I think I'd like to read for a while, if that's okay.
Of course.
I'm interested in reading about philosophy.
Wonderful. I think I've got just the book for you.
Okay. The Nature of Man. TN 1? The nature of man has been debated for centuries. There are 2 questions which have often been asked, and whose answers have been debated ever since. These questions are the following. 1. Can the nature of man be changed? to what can change the nature of man. To some, the nature of man is apparent from birth, and though life experiences may shape and form personality, a man's true nature or self will not change. To this school of thought, the evil will remain evil and the good will remain good throughout their lives. To others, the nature of man can in fact be changed, which raises the second question. Some have given examples of extreme changes in people driven by such motives as revenge, love, fear, or regret. However, it cannot be universally agreed upon which of these things can truly change the nature of man. That's the entire book. Deep dive there. Now, my assumption...
This is a reminder that the Ministry of Medicine will continue conducting weekly screenings for Greenlaw.
Yay.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you.
My guess is the books, those are the only 3
I
books.
think I'd like to read for a while.
Of course.
But, just in case.
Wonderful.
Let me just double check. Yep, okay. Yeah, same one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the same one. Okay. So we've done that. So a couple of things. Couple of things are apparent here. Now, we could go back to Clem and tell him, you know, it's a historical figure. Maybe that's where you've heard of him.
Will be observed this evening at sundown in remembrance of Blast Day.
I wish we could ask him about the missing page in the art book, but it might not be useful. The other thing, of course, is to say, oh, hey, he's coming, and then deal with that. But we're going to head here first, I think.
Lots of people look at Gordon's stuff. Not many people actually buy anything, though.
I forget what Gordon sells.
Poor Gordon. Yeah.
Junk. Okay, great.
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
Are you sure you can't tell me anything about Danton?
Sorry, Amy. I don't think I can. Maybe if you had something else besides just the name.
Are you sure?
Sorry. Maybe if...
Okay, well, never mind.
See you later.
Take care.
Okay, the last thing I can think to do here, unless something else has changed since I've read any of the books, which may be the case, is to just go up to him and tell him, hey, the guards are coming, and see if we can go where, you know, look at whatever it is. See if something happens.
Hi, Denby.
Oh, hi, Amy.
Are those Tiberius's guards coming around the corner?
What? No way, they can't be. I didn't hear the bell ring.
Oh, sorry. It was just someone in a blue jacket and hat. My mistake.
You have a sick sense of humor, Amy.
I think I have a better idea for your drawing.
Really? What is it?
Gus in a tutu, Gordon with funny hair.
Why not draw Gus wearing a tutu?
Oh man, he'll go nuts! Thanks, Amy. I'll get to work on that right away.
I mean, we have nothing to do but mess around with this.
Hey, don't think I can't see what you're drawing behind your scrawny ass, Denby.
You like it?
I'd like it more if I was left the hell alone.
Aw, where's your sense of humor, Gus?
Gus doesn't know art, but he knows what he hates. Everyone's critic. I got an achievement.
Hi, Denby.
Oh, hi.
He's gonna keep messing with Denby.
I think I have...
Really?
How about a drawing of Gordon with a pompadour?
Ha! Good one. Thanks, Amy. I'll get to work on that right away.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
Have you got anything good for sale?
Nothing that would interest you currently, but I get new things in all the time. If you check back later, I'll let you know when I've got something you'll like.
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy. Come back anytime.
I don't like to be interrupted when I'm...
All right. I mean, the portrait is it's a thing.
Hi, Denby.
Oh,
I think I have...
really?
Why don't you draw a picture of me?
I said I wanted to draw something funny.
Fine, then draw yourself. Plenty of people laugh at your big nose.
Whatever you say, Amy. Did you have any other ideas or not?
We want to get him in trouble.
You could draw Tiberius with stink lines coming off him.
Yeah, and I'll write Tiberius stinks underneath. Thanks, Amy. I'll get to work on that right away.
I feel as though that's probably what we want him to draw, but I'm not sure why yet. Okay, let's see. Anything else we want to do around here? I'm gonna pry this thing open. Anything we want to do to interact with anything around here? Do we want to give things to people? I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of time left. I feel like we've fully explored the marketplace.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
Just checking in to see if there's any new interactions that I might have missed.
Excuse me?
May I help you?
I really should be going.
So be it.
I just stopped to tell you that. Okay, yeah, that's about it, I guess. I do want to check, though, something here. Yeah, there's an exit that way. And I assume exiting this way just means that, we've hit both ends here. Yeah, I think this just tells us which side we enter from. So we'll look at Amy's home and see if there's anything there for us.
The Reaper watches from the skies and sends ahead his birds.
Okay.
They let him know when someone dies, their mortal souls he herds.
1 second.
If you can't hear singing, but you see their eyes glow red, the Reaper will be coming to take away the dead.
This is charming.
When the Reaper comes around, he'll take away your soul, put you in his pocket, and take you for a stroll. Beware the red-eyed ravens, they mean the Reaper's near. He'll take away your loved ones and all whom you hold dear.
This is a delightful poem.
The Reaper watches from the skies and sends ahead his birds. They let him know when someone dies, their mortal souls he herds.
Delight.
If you can't hear singing, but you see their eyes glow red, the Reaper will be coming to take away the dead.
Probably should be paying attention to the...
When the Reaper comes around, he'll take away your soul, put you in his pocket, and take you for a stroll.
Looks like there's a plant growing inside this booth. Those are some pretty blue flowers.
Beware the red-eyed ravens.
I kept meaning to fix that gate, but I never got around to it. I don't know. It seems to have a certain charm now. The aristocracy, guiding tomorrow's youth. I know I certainly wouldn't want them getting that close to me if I was a kid. The road out of here.
Yeah, this is probably her place.
The Reaper watches from the skies.
The kids
and
love
sends
playing
ahead
outside my
his
house.
birds.
They're
They
okay,
let
as
him
long as
know
they don't
when
make too much
someone
noise.
dies, their mortal
The
souls
kids
he
love
herds.
playing outside.
If you can't hear singing, but you see their eyes glow red,
The door to my
Reaper
humble
will
abode.
be
Oh.
coming
Hope I remember
to
to lock
take
it.
away the dead. When the Reaper comes around, he'll take away your soul.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hi, Amy.
Where did you kids find that jump rope?
Jimmy found it in a field behind his house. Pretty cool, huh? We haven't had something like this to play with in a long time.
Yeah, it's pretty great. That's a pretty scary rhyme you're saying, isn't it?
Only if you're scared of the Reaper, like Jimmy. He saw a raven yesterday and peed his pants. Do you believe in the Reaper, Amy?
Well, I don't know. Oh, God. Existential crisis. I have to say yes or no. It's just a story. And, how does one answer a question like this? Well, let's see. If we have the two fundamental philosophies that man can be changed and man can't be changed. Does Amy believe in the Reaper? We'll try It's Just a Story.
No, it's just a story.
Yeah, I don't get how people can be scared of something like that.
Well, you're pretty brave, Tina.
Yeah, I know.
Aren't you kids supposed to be in school?
No, school got canceled this week because our teacher got green lung.
That's awful.
Great.
Is she going to be okay?
Dunno. She didn't look too sick, so maybe she'll be back soon. I hope she is. Miss Campbell is nice. I'd be sad if she got sent to the quarantine zone.
I'm sure she'll be back next week. You'll see.
And then there's a question, can I have a turn? Yeah, sure.
How about letting me have a turn?
Really?
Sure, I was pretty good at jumping a rope when I was a kid.
There's a height problem here. I don't know if they're gonna make it. I don't know any of these.
Last night and the night before, my lungs were feeling kind of sore. Will they let me stay at home or put me in the quarantine zone? Mama, mama, I feel sick.
Oh my
Call
God.
the doctor, quick, quick, quick. Doctor, doctor, will I die? Close your eyes and count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still alive and on channel 5.
I've heard a variation of that. Jesus Christ.
Miss Susie went to market, she heard the ringing bell.
Oh,
The
God.
cards came for Miss Susie and sent her off to hello, Mr. Nero. Please do you have
Okay.
the time? If you don't stop and tell me, I'll kick your big behind the broken window. There was
Right,
a
this
piece
is
of
the-
glass. Tiberius sat on it and cut up his dumb. Ask me no more questions. Tell me no more lies.
The edits.
Germanicus and Claudius forgot to do their flies are on the bodies. Ravens in the park. Miss Susie saw the Reaper in the DARK dark.
That's, there are, it's like the melody of every child's song ever.
Cece, my playmate, come scavenge stuff with me, and we'll be jolly friends. Climb up the rotten tree.
That's just
Climb down
completely
this
not in the rhythm.
ladder into my secret room, and we'll be jolly friends till all goes boom.
Oh, that's a cheerful one. That's, yeah, it's although totally counter to the jump rope thing. Oh, sure, why not?
Miss Mary Mac, all dressed in
That one
black,
I've heard.
Black, because her brother had an attack. He asked the ministry if they had work to get some medicine as a
You're trying to cram some longer syllabled words in there.
way, and to this day, nobody knows if he's okay.
This has been the rope jumping hour with. It's been.
Okay, I think that's enough for me.
Okay, That's all we can get out of that, I think. And we got it. Child at heart. You're never too old to have fun. That's another achievement we got.
I'll see you kids later.
Bye, Amy. Beware the red-eyed ravens. They mean the reaper's near. He'll take away your loved ones and all whom you hold dear.
I can't get to the flowers. They're sealed up inside the booth.
Okay. Do we need them?
Whoa, Amy, what are you doing?
Just letting these flowers breathe. Don't get near the broken glass, okay?
Okay. The reaper
Oh, that was useful.
from the skies and sends
I really
ahead
hope
his
I don't have to
birds.
keep dealing
They
with
let
broken
him
glass
know
today.
when someone dies, their mortal souls he herds.
We now have a flower.
This color. It's a welcome change from all this green and brown.
If you can't hear singing, but you see their eyes glow red, the reaper will be coming to take away the dead.
It's way beyond repair, and closing it wouldn't really serve much of a purpose.
When the reaper
Okay.
comes around, he'll take away your soul. Put you...
Okay.
It's nice to be home. I just wish I could forget about everything and stay in for the rest of the day. Of course, I'm biased, but in my opinion, that's the best decorated door in town.
The music. It's so loud. Comparatively. Okay. Like the sound balance is just PC.
The old family computer. Hasn't worked in years, but I remember playing games on it with Dad. There wasn't much oil in the last can I found. Hopefully the next one will be fuller. That's my cast iron bucket. It comes in handy when I need to heat things up. A bunch of my old projects. Most of them are broken, but they have sentimental value.
Righto.
It took quite a while, but I've finally been able to amass a decent set of tools.
Cool, cool. I guess this was a garage that they used. Car repair? Ah! Face is frozen.
This was taken shortly after they were married. They look so happy.
Hmm.
This was taken...
Ah, nice. That's Amy. That's Dad. Denby and Gus.
He was always so happy when we were fixing things together.
Backstory.
Nice to see not much has changed with these two. Not the most flattering angle, but it's a nice picture anyway.
So she's known these people a long time.
I should really start getting into the habit of making my bed. I keep stuff in here sometimes, but lately it's more decorative than functional.
Right, right.
Various mechanical parts, and junk I've picked up to use in my projects.
Both odds and ends. The Quicksilver.
You'll be done one day soon, I promise. I won't let Dad down.
Oh my god, you're still working on the car. Good lord. Okay. Let me,
You're coming with me, Bucket.
I'm gonna be clear, I have not played Stanley Parable, but I have watched videos of it.
My cast iron bucket, it's been incredibly useful over the years, especially because it's heat resistant.
The bucket is very important, apparently.
No, these tools are for restoration work only. I'm not risking damaging them out there. They're mostly broken, but I can't bring myself to throw them out. It's empty. I haven't kept anything in there for years. While I like looking at my childhood knickknacks, none of them will do me any good out there. I've hit a dead end on this thing. Until I find the right parts, there's not much more I can do.
Things we want to do here. So we came here to get a bucket, I guess.
Not sleepy right now.
Hubcap.
The hubcap from the first car I ever worked on. That's fine where it is.
You need anything else?
It's not finished draining yet. It's not in working condition. The
Yeah.
motherboard fried a long time ago, and I haven't been able to find a new one anywhere.
Okay, that's everything I think we can pick up here. We have a bucket and a flower. And so maybe we can use these, give them to somebody. Let's see. Anything else? Are we going back? I mean, the only other thing I can think now is to try using the bucket and the flower around the market district. Is there anything else we need or want? I actually need to stop and momentarily.
Beware the red-eyed ravens. They mean the reaper's near.
Yep.
He'll take away your loved ones and all whom you hold dear.
Okay. Now that we have the flower in the bucket, let's see if anything's different.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy.
Have you got it?
Nothing that would interest you currently. If you check back later.
Right.
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye.
Attention citizens. If you spot anyone with signs of advanced green lung, be sure to report them to the Ministry of Medicine.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue.
Will save lives.
Seems to be a makeshift signpost, but it's more dead. I wish this thing would get updated.
May I? So.
I have no reason to show her that. I don't think he'd be interested in that. I don't think he'd be interested in that. I don't think he'd... I'd rather not put... Nice color. It's a welcome change. I don't think he'd be... I don't think he'd...
Just randomly go up to people and show them a bucket.
I don't think she'd be interested.
For no reason whatsoever.
I don't think he... Nice color. I don't think he'd...
Okay.
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
Are you sure you...
Sorry. Maybe if you...
See you later.
Take care.
I don't think he'd... My cast... I don't think he... My cast iron bucket. It's been incredibly useful over the years, especially because it's heat resistant.
That's going to be important. Well, actually... Yes, we do have something more to show him. I didn't think about this.
Clem, you know how I was asking about Danton? It's because I was given this letter to deliver. Does that ring any bells?
Not really. No. Sorry.
Okay. Thanks anyway.
Welp. You show the other guy the letter.
Nice color. I don't think he...
Hey, Amy.
What?
I suggest you brush up on your calligraphy.
Come again?
Just some advice is all.
Do you have any less cryptic advice?
You'll figure it out.
Good God. Calligraphy.
What kind of advice is brush up on your calligraphy?
Hang on.
Hi, Denby.
Oh,
See you later.
see ya.
No, that's not going to help. Okay. But if we shoot the bell, then he might run. Before we do that, let me check something.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you.
I think I...
Of course.
You have calligraphy? You have calligraphy! Aha! I guess I can hop back over to the right side. There we go.
I feel I need to brush up on my calligraphy.
You don't say. In that case, allow me to give you one of my books on the subject. It will definitely help you.
Thanks.
That was in his pocket. Neo-Gothic calligraphy. There it is. Yes. First stroke, second stroke, third stroke, fourth stroke, fifth stroke.
I'm not sure how I can use those things together.
Don't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Now I see why we need the chalk. Okay. Yes, it's all coming together.
My trusty cross. I've got... That bell is used to announce the arrival of one of the aristocrats, or their guards. It's never good news when it rings.
Right, right.
I can't ring it by hand. It operates automatically.
Right, right.
I think I can get a clear shot.
Oh, crap!
There we go. I know.
That was a pretty good trick, Amy. I won't tell him it was you.
I just hope he learned his lesson.
Chalk! Jimmy, you're going to let it for...
Since Denby's no longer using it, I'll just hold on to it for him.
Yes, hold on to it. Jim, are you going to let a protagonist boss you around like that? Unstable Days is saying. I was thinking about clicking on these everything another 20 times, but, you know... If you want the story to happen, sometimes you gotta do the stuff.
I can't remember the last time I actually saw one of these.
Okay. Just going to continue to be cryptic. Clem.
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
What did you mean when you said I should brush up on my calligraphy?
You know, Amy, when I was a kid, I learned two very important things. One was don't leave the kiln on when you're throwing clay. The other is that Sometimes it pays to read between the lines. You get me?
I think I do. Yes. See you later, Clem.
Take care of yourself, Amy.
We're going to speak only in euphemisms now from now on. All right, I'll go to the chalkboard.
Nobody likes the sound of nails on a chalkboard. I don't see how that'll help.
Don't you? Don't you? Hang on, let's go to the M. All right. Yeah, there to there. God. All right. I don't get it. Please enlighten me. Oh, you'll see. You'll see what happens. Okay, then we got to do one that's like that. This is going to take me so long. Because unfortunately, it is hard to hold the thing in the head. Okay, down to the third. Okay. Okay. And the third one is, again, a hook down to the fourth, and then diagonal to the end. It is neat, it actually lets you draw it, but also it is painful that it lets you draw it.
That should be right, but now what?
We haven't finished it. Stay within the lines. You drew the symbol correctly on the first try. I got the, just another achievement just popped up. Oh, there's more, right? Down and down. We're not done yet.
No, I think drawing time is done for today.
Okay. That's all we had to do then. All right.
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
See you later, Clem.
Take care of
You
yourself.
like my artwork, Clem? No? Alright. That's it? Okay. I drew the symbol. The strange definition of urgent. That was everything. So maybe it's just a question of going somewhere else.
I don't think he'd be interested in that. I'm not sure.
Attention citizens. If you spot anyone with signs of advanced green lung, be sure to report them to the Ministry of
I don't
Medicine.
think he'd be interested in that.
His
Will
book.
save lives.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else
Hi,
here.
Nelson.
Good to see you. Amy.
Immediately.
What can I do for you?
I'll see you later, Nelson.
I look forward to your return.
I think, yeah, honestly, there's probably another thing, now that we've drawn the symbol that we can do. Maybe it's just heading back in there, I don't know. But I do need to get going, so I'm going to go ahead and save it one more time here, kind of redundantly. And we'll kind of see where this goes. We'll wander around more next time, and then, if necessary, look up clues, but I think we're good. If I press quit. Let's actually, well, I know the shortcut to going back to the, There we go. We're gonna head back to the main menu now. It only goes good places. The setting has the vibe. Yes, absolutely. Everything good, 0 bad. So this is fun. I'm enjoying this quite a lot. I've always loved these old adventure games. That's kind of it's practically in my DNA, basically, just because I've just done it for so long. Ever since I was a wee lad. So I'm definitely going to play more of this. It's just going to be kind of there will probably next time be a lot of frustrated wandering around and figuring out what the next thing to do is. But so far so good. So I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying this quite a lot. So it's the apparently the hype that I had heard about this was indeed warranted. So good on them. That is about all I can say at the moment. Let's see, what do I have happening? Anything public facing happening right now? Well, there's one thing. There is one thing. I will just glance at my calendar real quick. Just in case there is another thing that I haven't thought of yet. Looking, yeah, right now, there's stuff that I'm doing that's going to be released later. Aside from this, it's just right now more games and I'll have more of this and perhaps, back to Among Trees and what have you in the meantime. And every maybe a week from now we'll be doing more Zork 3. We'll see if that's available. But something that I will mention briefly is that I have opened signups for a oh god, the Fable Days is saying new Invisible Sun book, more campaigning. No, God, no. It's too soon. It's still too soon. We have to wait. We have to wait a while before we go there. I haven't received the book yet either. I don't think. No, I haven't. No. I have. I think I have. I have gotten a. I did pick up the. I think the Darkest House in print. I think. Probably. That's probably what that is. Sitting over there. I haven't opened it yet because I'm waiting, and because anytime I get a package this time of year, I put it under the tree and open it on Christmas Day. That's basically it. Most such packages are from me, to me, but by the time we get to Christmas, I've forgotten what it is. But that said, it's never too soon to get ready. I know. It'll be a while. Now what I do have is I've opened signups for a series of one-shots that are happening at around the end of the year because it's that time. I have a Descended from the Queen style game that I have been working on, a GM-less game that is inspired by the story of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. And it's just like For the Queen. It's a story-building game. We go around asking questions on the cards. We go in, we answer questions on the cards, and the players ask each other questions. Everyone is playing someone who has answered the challenge of the Green Knight, and they are making their way to the Green Chapel. And the game is called 1 Year Hence. It is getting much closer to being ready. It is actually, I am now... at this point working on resizing the cards. I have to actually make some bigger card designs because I'm going to want to be able to go print on demand with them if I can. So I'm navigating that. So it's still going to take a little while before it's finally ready and released. But the hope is to release it soon. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Ready, I think, to be streamed at the very least. And so because I've got it already, at least the previous version 0.4 slash 0.5 ish is still is something I've already got kind of set up on my Roll20. And so we're gonna do some one shots. And so for anyone interested in that, been a while since I've said this. Feel free to go down and click on sign up down below on Twitch, and it'll take you there. Or go down to RPG sign up, I believe it is that down below, or go to GemYesThatGem.com and click on game sign up. Beginners are welcome. So that is that sign-ups are open for that until Wednesday, the 13th, I believe. I think Wednesday is the 13th. Yes, it is. So that's when sign-ups are running through, and then I will decide. I will pick various players, and we will do the thing. And I'm gonna try to stream. I don't know how many of the one-shots will be streamed necessarily. Still deciding that. We'll see. But at least one of them probably will be. And it'll be like around both Christmas and the New Year, which is kind of that's the time of year that this legend takes place. So that's when we're doing it. So very much looking forward to showing this to everybody. And so I am hopeful. I am hopeful. So if there's any interest in that, feel free to check that out. More information is on the sign-up form. And that's it. That's it for now. In the meantime, I thank you all very much for watching. We might go say hi to somebody when we go to the end card. Possibly I'll look around a little bit and see if there is anyone we might want to raid. We'll see. But in the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.